The defendant, 47-year-old David L. Donlevy of Ivins, appeared in a 5th District courtroom last week for sentencing on multiple felony charges. The case was filed following an investigation that was initiated by the Motor Vehicle Enforcement Division when an investigator was assigned to work in Washington County and was tasked with reviewing several complaints involving Elite Auto Credit in St. George. The defendant, who owned Elite, worked as a vehicle broker who sold cars for other dealerships, and in all, the scheme resulted in significant losses, including to one victim who lost more than $1 million in inventory that was sold by the defendant, for which the owner was paid nothing. During the hearing, defense attorney Randall Allen had this to say.
Dealership went under and he made some mistakes in that time. He takes responsibility. He's very sorry to the people that got hurt in that. He's committed to paying restitution.
District Judge John J. Walton also commented prior to rendering his sentence.
The difficulty in a case such as this one is this is not an uncommon case. Someone who has no criminal history, who then engages in conduct that in dealing with property that belongs to somebody else, and those people end up high and dry. The $1 million question is always whether somebody ought to go to prison or ought to serve a significant period of incarceration. If they do that, obviously the chances of them paying back their victims become even smaller. So I guess what I would tell you, everyone is banking on the fact that it's better for you to be working and producing income to pay your victims back than it is for you to be in jail or prison. But I don't think anybody, certainly not me, I wouldn't lose any sleep over sending you to prison after what you've done. What I would suggest is that you better work tirelessly to pay your victims back, because if you don't, then being in a prison cell or a jail cell may be the most appropriate place.
This is Cody Blowers reporting for St. George News, your #1 source for local news.